So it's a pleasure to have next to me SuRie, the one representing the UK this year at the Eurovision Song Contest 2018. How will you feel here in Madrid?
Oh, thank you for having me. It's so wonderful. So excited for the show tonight. The crowd outside just now was so amazing. Singing Storm, so much love. So it's lovely.
How was the red carpet, by the way?
Great fun. Yeah, so many lovely people. They were singing Storm so loudly. It's really, my heart is very full.
What's the message of the song you want to deliver to the European audience in May when it comes to the Eurovision? It's actually a few days ahead. So.
Yeah, hope. I want to spread some hope. You know, I think we face a lot of difficult times, and that's as a nation and globally, but personally, that's what we deal with day to day, our own personal storms. And I just want everyone to remember to keep their head up. You know, we'll be okay. They don't last forever. We can get through them. So just trying to spread a bit of hope, I hope.
Actually, I guess there will be tons of people that have asked you this, comparing the experiences before in the Eurovision when it comes to the backing vocals you have done for Belgium to this front lead that you have now in the UK. So, but can you explain to us what is it like to be now in the front? What the real feelings about it? Because it's really different. It takes another different position. And how is it like to be in the front and get all the exposure and all the promo tour, everything that you've been doing for these past few weeks?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a lot of responsibility, and I hope that I will do the UK proud and do myself proud. It's where I feel most comfortable. You know, being on stage and sharing those musical stories is what I live for, and it was such an honour to work with Loïc and Blanche. The most amazing memories that I will cherish forever. The Belgian team were just, oh, they're beautiful. I love them dearly. But it's a real pride that I'm feeling to do it for the UK, have a Union Jack in my hand, and I can't wait for Lisbon.
SuRie, now that you're here with me, I want to ask you actually about the selection process that the BBC is following through every year to select the UK entrant at the Eurovision, because they've changed their minds a lot in the past few years. They've been taking international stars now. They've gone through public selection. What do you think? Is it the right process to pick up an artist like as it deserves? The UK is such a global music. Everyone expects such an international or good song from the UK. Now you have your own, you're on your way, you have your fan base, and you've got everything what it takes to represent the UK. What do you think the BBC should keep on doing for next upcoming years to get a good result?
Well, I can't speak for the BBC, but I think what they do each year in investigating their processes is great. And look, with Eurovision, anything is possible and anything can happen. So it's I don't think there is a formula. You know, I don't think there is a right or a wrong. It's everything changes with Eurovision each year as well, which is so lovely. There's something for everyone. So within the national selection process, you're also trying to find so many different things. You know, with the BBC show, we had so many different tracks, so many different artists, and I'm very honoured to have gone through. But it could have been anyone. It was such a strong show.
Do you think it's at an advantage to have a song in English in the competition from the UK? I mean, is it important for you to sing in their national languages? You cannot choose, of course, but how is it like to have to not be able to choose actually?
I think music is a universal language, and I think that's what's so beautiful about Eurovision. Look at what won last year. In Portuguese, it didn't matter. That spoke to so many people, whether they understood the language or not. They understood that music and that emotional connection from that beautiful artist, that's what drove it forward. So, I mean, I wish I spoke more languages than English. I wish that I had that skill. It's lovely to sing in English, but I don't think it matters at Eurovision. It doesn't matter. Music is universal, and that's what wins, as is evident last year.
You actually have proved that you're connecting to the people, at least in the You Decide show. You won, you connected to the people. It was emotional, it was brilliant vocally talking, it was amazing performance, it stood out from the rest, and now we're heading up to Lisbon to think about the final staging preparations. How are you both vocally and staging preparing like?
It's really exciting, everything's going really well. And you know, for me it's important that the song and hopefully my vocal performance is the most important thing. Although it's a visual art show, it's an entertainment show, the stuff around it shouldn't be too distracting or too fussy. It should just enhance what is already being delivered within the story, the text and the melody, because that's what's important. It's a song contest and the song's got to be at the front priority.
I wish you the best of luck in the grand final. I'll see you there in Lisbon. And for now, I wish you have a good time here in Madrid. And thank you for your time, SuRie. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.